Are you looking for an affordable RGB LED light stick? Well, stick around. In this video, I'm going to take a look at the affordable K21 hand-holdable tube light from Weeylite. Hi, Ray here. I'm glad you could join me. Over the last year, I've been slowly adding to my modest collection of continuous lighting, mostly for video, including small battery-powered portable lights for location and for accent lighting. Though I don't often have the need for effects, it's also nice to have those options occasionally. And the K21 includes 29 scene effects. Let's list the main specs out of the gate, or box I should say. It comes with a built-in 3.7 volt 2500 milliamp hour lithium battery, which runs the light for an hour at 100%. And I've verified these specs. I did get 1 minute over the hour runtime. It's charged via the USB-C input. Charging cable is included. These don't come with a charging adapter. Not a deal breaker, since if you're like me, you have a drawer full. And you can charge with a power bank too. Charging time, according to specs, is 3 hours. In my experience, it takes closer to 4 hours to fully charge, and maximum power is 8 watts. I haven't tested this, but evidently the 5 volt 2 amp charging supports the light via charging once it's fully charged. Color rendering is RA95 and TLCI 97. That's good, technically speaking, certainly on par with other lights in this class. Color temperature ranges between 2500 and 8500 Kelvin. You can adjust that. They have 160 light beads consisting of 52 warm LEDs, 52 cold LEDs, and 32 RGB LEDs. Maximum illumination is 760 lux at half a meter at 5500 Kelvin, and there's an actual 11 inches of working light tube. Weight is 270 grams. They have a standard 1/4-20 screw mount for stands on both ends of the light, or they're magnetic, so can be mounted on any ferrous surface. As I said, this light, like many similar lights, comes with effects, 29 in all. I'll demonstrate those in a minute, along with all the other functions. I do wish that the light came with a case. Again, it's not a deal breaker, but that would be a real bonus, I think. A few months ago, I reviewed Weeylight's SO3 pocket lights, and here I'll note that I like that this light, compared to the SO3, has integrated controls accessible on the back of the light, and we'll look briefly at those later. As with the SO3, Weeylite kindly sent me a couple of these to try out. No money changed hands, and my opinions, as always, are my own based on my experience using them over the last month or so. The K21 also takes advantage of the Weeylite Pro App, and I'll say the same thing here about that app. It's excellent. Unlike similar apps from other high-profile brands, Weeylite's app is intuitive and it's really simple to use. No need to continually log in or mess around. It's totally plug and play. So, to reprise my demonstration of the app, let's just see what you can control with it and how it functions. So really, it's just a matter now of opening up the Weeylite app, and when we turn this on, everything should link up. I've got the lights turned on in, I guess, hold mode, and so we can just turn those on there right now. And so now we have access to, first of all, we have 19 channels, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups as alphabetically A, B, C, D, E, F. So we can go first to our CCT mode, and right now we're at 5500 Kelvin. We can choose from 2500 Kelvin right up to 8500 Kelvin, and we can adjust here our magenta and our cyan. That's awesome. And we have presets here: 3000, 4000, 5200, 5500, 6000, and 7000 Kelvin. We hit our little dots there. Now we can go to HSL, and here we can choose on this color wheel, anywhere we'd like to go there. We get a corresponding number associated with that and our degrees, in this case 239. So we can choose that there. Oh, and we can adjust our saturation and our brightness right there from 0 right up to 100%. Now we can go RGBWY, and again we can do any combination of those sliders there. We've got our XY coordinates here on this color space, so we can again choose anything on that triangle. And again, we've got our brightness level. We have these wonderful color chips, and we make sure that we've got that off there so that we can access the pure color chips, Roscoe and Lee chips. So we've got our bright pink, soft green, pink magenta, virgin blue, ripe plum, and so on. And again, our brightness. Now we've got our effects, and we can choose from 29 effects, from flash, burst, flash lamp, blink, weld. Make sure you put on your goggles, SOS, in case you run into any any problems in the studio or wherever you are, candlelight, and flame, like a fire. Here's our CCT loop. It loops through them. We've got our flickering TV light. Not one, not two, but 3 fireworks. 1, 2, 3. And here we have our emergency vehicles, police, ambulance, and fire truck. Again, we can adjust here our brightness. And the other thing that we have here is color picker. So we can choose a color. Let me just get rid of the. Let me just get rid of that. We'll go to our 5200 Kelvin there. So color picker, we can now choose any color, and that will come up on the lights. So that can be very handy. I've used it a number of times. You can match to different lights and whatever it is you'd like to match in your scene. And you can create a scene. So you can choose any of these and create your scene so that you can. So for instance, here we'll go our blue. I have that one set up. Excellent. That's really all there is to it. Lights can also be controlled separately. On the back of the light, you simply press and hold the set button to change the group and channel. The rear controls, we have complete controls on the rear of the light, as I said, and this can really come in handy on the fly. You simply have the power button, which you press and hold. You can check the firmware there, which is VL11. So just like in the app, we can use the set button to scroll through the different functions: CCT, HSL, RGBW, scene, and we use this little button here with the arrows or whatever they are on there, and we can scroll through to adjust, in this case, our brightness or our temperature and the magenta cyan, minus, plus. And so then with the, say, HSL, again we can adjust our brightness and so on and so forth. In HSL, we can again adjust our brightness, take that right up to 100, and we can scroll through all the other adjustments. RGBW, again, all our adjustments are available by using this and then adjusting accordingly. In scene, we can scroll through those adjustments there and so on. Really quite straightforward. These lights appear to be well constructed and reliable so far. It's worth repeating that the app is first class, really well designed. It doesn't get in the way at all. Kudos to the designers. I'll be using these regularly. They're twice as powerful as the SO3s, 8 watts compared to 4 watts. And you can, of course, hand hold them. Like the SO3s, these can be used as a key light at close quarters, powerful enough to even add a bit of diffusion. Let's investigate that option. I'll call in the same sleuth. Certainly, they're ideal for the kind of accent lighting that's become very popular in this space. YouTube, that is. If you think these would come in handy, I'll include links in the description, including purchase options that reward me with a small commission at no extra cost to you. Buying via those links helps me maintain this channel. I hope you found this video helpful. Please give it the old thumbs up if you did. And if this is your first time here, we'd love to see you. So come back. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new content. In the meantime, take care of yourself. Cheers. We'll see you later.